But so the dice exercise basically demonstrates how any of those 6 diatonic chords in a key they go together very well. And you can write a lot of chord changes that way. So let's say I was going, I don't know, I'll make up one, like 2, 4, 3, 6, right? Sounds pretty good. I mean, that's a good chord change right there. Fuck. I'll do a song like that. Now, if I wanted to make this a little more interesting, right? If I wanted to make this less predictable, let's just make one of these chords not be in the key. Let's just switch out one of them. So we got this. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to make that first chord a B flat major. Check it out. And let's make that E minor, instead of like a C major E minor, let's make like a G major E minor. So it has this F sharp in there. So we're hitting on a few different colors. So we've got, so B flat. Almost forgot. Fa-de-da-do. That's a cool melody. Now, if all chords within a key are similar to one another, and the reason they are similar to one another is because all the notes in the key are perfect fifths apart, therefore, if I go to a key just one key over on the circle of fifths, I'll be in a very similar set of notes. And it'll make for a very stable chord change. Oops. Oh, God, my computer is so fucked up today, dude. Oh, yeah, there we go. So when I'm doing this chord change that was originally in C, where I went from the 2 to the 4 to the 3 to the 6, D minor, F, E minor, A minor, you might have wondered how I got B flat in there. Why did I play a B flat, right? I said, hey, let's pick a chord from another key. And then I just happened to pick one that sounded really good. Well, how did I find that? What, I just picked it by chance and it happened to sound good? No, I actually knew it would sound good from experience. But also theoretically, I know it's going to sound good because it's just one key over from C and it's not too crazy, right? It might be a little more difficult if I picked a chord from like down here, right? And let's say the first chord was like G flat major. That might be tough to go from here, you know, what was it? Oh, sorry, to F major. Yeah, let's say I picked like, you know, E flat minor to go to F major. That might be a little weird. Now, I think it actually sounds pretty good, but maybe it's not the most stable thing, and maybe it's not for, you know, maybe I'd do that on some like weird hip hop shit, but I probably wouldn't do it if I wanted to sound hella smooth, right? It's not the smoothest chord change. What if I wanted something more smooth? Well, I'm probably going to be looking at these keys that are a little bit closer, you know, maybe even, you know, so I picked B flat, which is over here, although actually it's kind of more like the B flat in F major. B flat's also a chord in F major, so it's really close to C. So I subbed out B flat instead of D minor. We play our F, we play our E minor, but then see, I chose the E minor from over here because the E minor was played like this. You know, this is, if you were playing E minor from C, it would be this. But here's E minor from G. Right? So that's how I'm kind of stretching, kind of going between 3 keys now. What if I stretched it further? What if I had a chord from B flat and a chord from D major, right? So maybe instead of playing a B flat chord, what if I played, let's see, what's my first chord again? It was D minor, Second chord is F. Now I'm just trying to think like what chord could I play before F? What's nice and close, like so the bass notes don't jump too much. What about an E flat chord? Like very pretty. Let's go to D major. Fuck it. Or I like that. Going to B minor. Or what if we did C minor first? What was it? E minor? Sounds great. Why not adding the 7th degree in the picture? So the only reason why I leave out the 7th degree in this particular exercise, it's not to say that I never use it in real life, but the reason why I don't use it in this exercise is just because it's the one chord of the 7 of these 7 diatonic chords. It's the only one that's more unstable than the others, in a simple way I could put it. That being said, if I have a 7 in the bass, oh man, this is something I haven't really tried to explain before, so I don't know if I'll explain it very well, how I feel about this. Nobody said that triads and 7th chords, where the notes are built in thirds, no one said you had to build a chord in thirds. Actually, some people did, but they're wrong. You don't have to build a chord in thirds. That's absurd. You know, this is a chord. That's a chord. That is just as much of a chord as this is a chord, and this is a chord, and fucking that's a chord, and this is a chord. Those are all chords. This is also a chord. Those are all chords. All you need to make a chord is more than one note. That's all it takes. Once you have two notes, it becomes a chord. So me personally, when I see the 7 in the bass, my default setting is actually this. Probably. That's probably the most common thing that I do is play a 5 chord but with the 7 in the bass. The only context I really use this chord in is going to this. Doing a minor 2-5 to the 6. And it's almost not, for me, it's not, like when I'm thinking about the type of harmony that I'm playing right now, where I'm going from one place to another, to another, to another, I'm looking for more like static sounds. You know, this is not a static chord to me, right? This is not like I wouldn't end a song on this chord, for instance. I would end a song on like almost any chord except for that. That's the funny thing. I would end a chord on any other. I would end a song on any other chord type except for that. I don't know why. I almost cannot think of a scenario where I don't even know how that would feel or like what that would mean or like what that would emotionally, what that feels like. Anyway, that's just how I feel about harmony. That's just me. Oh, dude, all this shit is just for me, dude. This is just how I think, dude. You know. But anyway, why not the 7th one? It's just, for me, it's not as stable as the first 7. That's the first 6. Sorry. It's not as stable as the first 6. That's why I don't always think of it. That being said, I do play them all the time. I do play 7 chords all the time. They're just either half diminished, or what's more common for me is actually having a 7 in the bass, but having it be part of like a 5 chord actually. So like if I was doing this chord change where I'm going from here to here to here to here, yeah, what if I did like the 7 of E flat first and did this? You know? But I'm not, I don't know. I think that sounds better that way. What's up, you guys? Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, please hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And feel free to follow me on Twitch, where I do these streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You can find the link in the description. And lastly, I am one person with one perspective, and all rules in music are meant to be broken. So please don't take anything I say too seriously, and remember to have fun. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.